Hi and welcome to Chair Yoga. Today I need you to get a prop. We're going to be using a yoga strap, and if you don't have one of these little things, it doesn't matter, don't worry. If you don't have a strap, I'll give you two other ideas that I'm sure you've got handy somewhere around the house. This is just a dressing gown strap, and as long as it's not stretchy, it'll do the job. So it needs to be something that you can get a hold of in your hand, that your hands are not going to slip on. It needs to be fairly strong, so a dressing gown strap is absolutely perfect. Or if you'd like to use a scarf. And so I've got a blue scarf here. I think I'll use this today for my yoga practice. So meet me back here and let's work out together. Welcome back. Let's get started. So sitting comfortably on your chair, you can actually, for this first part, sit back onto your backrest and really relax, because in yoga we like to relax, take our awareness within, become very present, leave all of these things that are going on in our mind just to one side for a little bit of me time. So finding a comfortable seat, let's put one hand up between the chest on the area of the heart, and the other hand, let's take it down onto our belly. And if you feel comfortable to do so, close the eyes down and simply start to observe the breath. So placing all of our focus on the breath, allow your belly to come out on the inhale, feel the rise and fall of the rib cage. And so on every inhale, nice big belly, so it's like you're taking the air into your belly area, the entire chest area, the whole torso expands on the inhale. And just a few more breaths, really focusing in, placing our full awareness, our focus onto the area within. Noticing any sensations you're feeling in the body today. And slowly opening the eyes, let's sit up in our chair. And you can have your feet about hip distance apart or together if it feels more comfortable. Just pretty sturdy stance on the chair. And let's just firm up those abdominal muscles a little bit. And what this does, it supports the back. It's almost like when you contract your abdominal muscles, you provide a whole corset for this entire area, protecting your lower back in the process. Okay, so let's take our left arm up in the air, just nice big stretch along the left side, and we'll do that on the right. And let's do this just a few times. So we'll inhale as we stretch up, exhale down. Inhale on the stretch to the side, and you can lean over just a little bit, but we're just warming up, so make these movements really relaxed, very, very easy going. Just a few more of these, and all of your awareness is on what you're feeling in the body and how that stretch is affecting the whole side of the torso. And you may be able to feel that all the way through, from the hip all the way up through. So let's hold this one over to the right side, just to really become aware of that stretch that's going on, all the way from that hip bone, all the way to the very tips of your fingers. And let's do that on the other side and hold for a moment. Nice big stretch. And rather than going over to the side, we're focusing on going up, 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 elongating the spine rather than going over. And coming back to center, let's bring our hands in front of our chest and open the arms wide into a nice W shape. So in this shape, we're pressing the elbows back, we're pressing the shoulders back, the shoulder blades kiss at the back to really open up the chest and the heart. Nice big opening, and then bring it all back into the center, palms together in front of the heart. Big inhale, let's do a few of these. Inhale it all out and exhale it all out. Inhale it all in Nice big stretch all the way through the chest and the heart, and exhale out. Again, protect the lower back. As you're going back, really start to think about contracting those abdominal muscles a little bit to protect the lower back, and then bring it all back to the center on the exhale. So inhale, protecting that lower back, taking those shoulder blades back, kissing them together behind you, and bringing the hands back together one more time. Big inhale, really opening up the chest and the heart and bringing it all back into the center. Now, keeping your hands there, let's keep our thumbs together and our pinky fingers and open the hand into a lotus flower. Okay, and just imagine that you're holding the light that shines within your body in every moment of every day. And we're going to take that light and share it up into the unified field, universal consciousness surrounding us, and then bring it down into the shape of a cactus. Take your right arm across to that shoulder and take it out, over to the right shoulder and take it out. We're going to lean over to the right, over to the left. Take the arms up, back into our lotus shape. And now we're going to bring the light of universal consciousness and bring it into us. We're sharing our light with the entire environment. So lifting it up on a big inhale and coming down on an exhale into our cactus. Bringing the right arm across, touching the shoulder, and to the other side. And then we're just going to tilt over to the right and tilt over to the left. So nice strong core muscles. On an inhale, take your arms up to the sky, back into our lotus flower, bringing that universal light into our body from the unified field. One more time, taking the hands up above us, sharing that light with everything around us. And we come down into cactus on the exhale. Taking our right arm across, the left arm across, little tilt over to the right. Nice big space between the shoulders and your ears. Coming back up to center, one last time, big stretch up. Make your hands into your lotus flower and bring them back into your heart. Beautiful. And taking your hands down on your thighs. Let's start our sun salutation. And we're going to do this sun salutation 3 times through. Okay. So big deep inhale all the way to the sky. And as we come down, we move into cactus, we lean forward slightly. So nice strong abdominals. And exhale as we slide our hands down our calves. Big inhale as we elongate the spine and lift halfway, pressing into the calf muscles. Exhale back down and then lifting up the right hand, stretching through the body. Place the right hand down, taking up the left hand. Stretching through the left, taking that hand down, and now we come and lift into a half lift, very long spine, and folding over the legs. We lift up on an inhale all the way to the sky, and hands come back in Anjali Mudra. Let's do that again. Inhale to the sky, and our arms come into cactus as we lean forward. Inhale there. And exhale as we come down and fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift, long spine. And exhale, fold over the legs, lifting the right hand up. Big stretch through the right and down on an exhale. Inhale as we stretch to the left and exhale all the way down. Inhale to a half lift, pressing into your calves with your hands. And folding down over the legs. Inhale, let's reach up to the sky, elongating the body. Hands come in Anjali Mudra. Last time. Big deep inhale to the sky. And we come forward as our arms go into cactus. Big inhale. And exhale and fold down the legs. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale and fold. Lift your right arm. Let's stretch through the right side. And placing it down in an exhale. Inhale to the left. And exhale all the way down. Inhale, half lift, last time. Exhale and fold. And inhale up to the sky, last time. And bringing our hands down in Anjali Mudra in front of the heart. Now the body is nice and warmed up, and we're going to move into a little bit of strengthening work. We're going to work on these quadriceps. So for our next little exercise, we're going to be focusing on the quadriceps, these beautiful muscles that help us to walk around and to stay mobile. So let's do this. Let's take our arms and place them over the shoulders with our elbows out in front of us, or you can just simply cross the arms in front of you, whatever's comfortable. And we're going to raise ourselves out of the seat, so we're doing our chair squats. So we're coming up into a standing position and basically just sitting back down again. So keeping it nice and straight. We're firming up the abdominals as we stand up, keeping our back protected here. Firm abdominals, nice strong back, and keeping everything upright in the upper body. We're working through those big front thigh muscles, the quadriceps. So we'll do a few more of these. Now, if it's getting too much, just do every other one and rest in between. So you don't have to do them this quickly. We're going to do 8 more if you can. So that's 8. And really feel that breath starting to speed up now, the heart rate. This is the 3rd one. Got 5 more to go. 5. Sitting down with control. 4. With control. 3. We've only got 2 more to go. Really working through those front thigh muscles now. 2. And last one, all the way up and sitting down. Big, deep inhale. And as we exhale, bring your arms into cactus and lean forward like we did in the sun salutation. Now, only if it's comfortable to do so, I want you to lift your butt off the chair, and we're coming into a chair pose. Now, this is pretty tough. So we're keeping the upper body forward. The back is nice and strong, elongated. We're sticking our tailbone out behind us, and we can just see our toes as our knees are pushing forward over these feet. So hold it for 2 more seconds. And sitting down. Good one. Bringing our hands back in prayer. And let's twist over to the right side. Little twist. Let's break this up because we are going to do this one more time. Inhale to the center. And exhale down to the left. Inhale up to the center. Let's do this twist one more time. We're giving our big thigh muscles a little break here before we engage them again into our final chair pose. Over to the left. Bring it up, and now the arms come down into cactus. We lean forward, and when you're ready, and if you're feeling very sturdy in the legs, feet firmly on the ground, coming forward, sticking out your tailbone, almost like you've got tail feathers on the end of that tailbone, and you're dipping them into a bucket of water behind you. So hold this chair pose, nice strong back. Your core is active, your abdominals are engaged. 2 more. And sitting down, that was a lot of work. Bringing the hands in prayer, very good. And bringing our hands down onto the thighs. Now let's stretch these legs out a little bit more work. We're going to use the strap. So if you have your dressing gown strap, or you have your scarf, or you have a yoga strap, that's cool. So make it into a nice big long straight line here and place it around your left foot. So we'll start off with the left foot, get a nice strong grip on that, and when you have the grip on that, make sure the other foot, your right foot, is pressed firmly into the ground. You've got a nice strong hold on the chair, and let that leg stretch out. If it's comfortable to do so, then allow that leg to be nice and straight and get a hold of the scarf or the dressing gown tie and hold on to it with your left hand. Now we're going to take our right arm out and stretch that leg open over to the left side. Now this is a bit of strength for your arms now. The biceps are working, the shoulder muscles are working. You can feel that through the back because it's quite a tough pose to hold on to. And we're stretching through this arm, and let's look over to our right and feel so many muscles in the body working as we hold this pose. And then bring that leg out to the front, swap arms, and we're going to slightly extend this leg over to the right side. Now, I won't go very far, but you'll start to feel the stretch in that outer thigh. Let's take out the right arm and look over towards the right arm as we stretch. And then bring it back into the center. Slowly bend your leg and let it all down. How was that? Hopefully you felt that leg really stretch out and a lot of muscles were integrating there and working for you. So let's do that on the other side. Place your strap or your scarf around your right leg and get a nice firm hold of it with your right hand. Now that left arm goes all the way out, nice strong abdominal muscles, straight back, other foot is firmly on the ground, and when you're ready, extend and take that leg out to the side, feel that stretch and look over to your left. And keep that breath going, don't hold your breath on these. So keeping the breath going, extend and open. Really work your body today. This is a lot of work. And bring it back into the center. We're going to take a hold of your strap with your left hand. Take it slightly over to the left. Right arm extends, and we look over to the right side and feel that stretch along the outer thigh. And take all the weight of the leg with the arm. So the arms are going to be working pretty hard in this exercise. Just a couple more seconds, and then we'll bring it all back into the center. Bend your leg, place it down. We haven't finished with your strap yet. One little shoulder stretch. So placing our feet about hip distance apart, let's take our strap or our scarf and hold it above the head. So it's about 1 meter apart. So nice straight arms. And if you allow your arms to really straighten out, you'll be able to feel that stretch through your shoulders, and it might feel really, really good after all of that work. Nice shoulder stretch. Now the shoulder blades, as you're doing this, should be really close together at the back. So shoulder blades kissing. And bring the scarf all the way down. Keeping your arms straight and the scarf stays nice and tight. Let's do that again. All the way up on a big inhale. And exhaling it all the way down. Inhale up. And exhaling it down. Now you may need to take your hand position a little bit wider, but I want you to try and go all the way to the back. Can you take this scarf all the way behind you? Now, if it's causing any pain whatsoever, I don't want you to do this at all. So just keep it up at the top if it's causing any discomfort to go down. So let's do that one more time. We're going to go all the way up with nice strong abdominals, straight back. Take that scarf all the way behind us with straight arms. Now, no cheating here as you bring it back into the center. Keep it nice and straight the whole time. So the arms are straight and we keep tension on the strap all the way through this exercise. So a couple more of these. Big inhale. Exhale as it comes down to the back. Whoop, got caught on the chair. Inhale all the way up and exhale it down. Last time. Inhale it up, take it all the way back. And a beautiful stretch for the shoulders. Inhale it up and exhaling it down. Okay, we are done with our props. So put that to one side. And just a nice little exercise to chill out the legs, the body and the arms. So sit quite forward on your chair here. And we're going to stretch out the right leg and the left hand is going to go over to the left side. So we're pressing out to the left, the right leg is out, and we'll do a little circle in the middle, and then we'll press it all out over to the left side, and that right hand is extended out to the right side. So a little circle through the middle and extend it out. Circle through the middle, extend it out. And just relax on these. This is just a couple of moves away from our Shavasana. So I thought we'd just do something light after all that work. And this in itself is really integrating a lot of muscles all the way through the body. Really nicely. You can feel your back working, your abdominals, your legs, your arms, your shoulders. The beauty of yoga, where we're not isolating muscles, we're integrating and working all the way through the body. Just two more. Let's go over to the left side and take it over to the right side and bring it into the center, hands in Anjali Mudra. And just one final stretch. We're going to stretch out the hips. So taking up our right leg, we can hold on to the knee. We're going to place that right ankle on top of the thigh, very close to the knee, and find a comfortable spot for your ankle. So I'm resting just above my ankle on a place just above my knee of the left leg. And just start to feel the stretch through that right outer thigh. And if you want to increase that stretch, then start to lean forward with the body. Rather than rounding over, you want to elongate. So really pulling up all the way through the body, start to tilt your body forward and you'll feel an increase in that outer thigh stretching out. Now you can place a little bit of pressure on that knee, and the reason why you keep this foot flexed really quite hard if you can, it keeps your knee aligned and stops you from putting any pressure on these ligaments and tendons that are holding your knee in place. Your knee is not supposed to go anything other than into this hinge joint, this hinging shape, rather than be twisted around in something like a hip stretch. So when you find that spot where you're feeling that stretch all the way through your outer thigh, just hold it there for a moment and you'll start to feel that fascia around the muscle start to release, and you'll get a little bit more of a stretch. You may even want to come a little bit further forward after a few moments here, stretching that outer thigh, being very, very mindful of the knee position, keeping the foot flexed, keeping the body nice and strong. Nice strong back, your shoulders are back, the chest is still open and lifted. And bringing it all the way back to the center. Now placing that right foot down, let's do that on the left side. So bringing up our left foot, placing it across that lower thigh, finding a comfortable spot. And if you'd like, placing a little bit of pressure on the inside of that knee with your left elbow, flexing the foot to keep this knee joint, this hinge joint straight, the way that it should be. And then with control, we start to stretch over the leg on an exhale. And we're still with a nice elongated spine. We're stretched all the way through the body. Very, very mindful of this stretch in the outer thigh. And if there's any discomfort, adjust your position. There's no problem with coming back up to the beginning, readjusting that ankle onto the thigh, shimmying around a little bit and finding your spot. And when you find that nice stretch, then just hold on to that. And slowly, slowly, the fascia will start to stretch out for you and really appreciate this yoga pose. So very, very mindful of our knee, of our hip, what we're feeling in the body, of staying nice and straight through the torso. Hold it for just 2 more breaths. Staying present, very much aware. And inhale all the way back to center. Let's place that foot down. That was a lot of work today. So let's do our relaxation to finish the class. But first, let's take a big deep inhale together. Arms all the way to the sky. And exhaling it down, hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. And sitting back in your chair if you're comfortable to do so. Closing down the eyes. You can take the back of the hands onto the thighs. And simply rest. Taking all of our awareness into the body. And as soon as your mind starts to wander onto all of these things that are reminding us of our to-do list and something that happened yesterday, something that could happen tomorrow, let's keep our awareness very present and become very mindful of those thoughts. And it really does help to simply focus on the breath. That flow of prana, that flow of chi going through the body, giving us our vitality, our life force energy. Just a few more beautiful deep breaths as we relax the body. Staying present, focused and aware. And let's open the eyes, sitting up in the chair. One big deep breath, arms up to the sky. Inhale and exhale, hands down in Anjali Mudra. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe if you'd like to join me each week for chair yoga. Bye for now. Thank you.